Oh, isn't that such a great tune? We love that. Betty Davis Eyes, Kim Carnes. 6:30 on the nail. Steve Evans with you now till 7 o'clock tonight. Bring you the best music and chat on a Wednesday evening. We love it. We love new singles. We love new artists. And of course, we can't go without one to finish off with. Then tonight we're going to be speaking to Melvin Ashong, who's on the phone right now. Good evening, Melvin.
Good evening. Good evening, Stephen. How are you doing, bruv?
Oh, my way. What a lovely accent you have there.
Hey, well, it's a London accent, my friend, a London accent. And you've got no relation to Chris Evans, have you?
No. I mean, a lot of people say, surely Evans in the radio industry.
I see.
I mean, he's got Welsh ties, but I doubt it related somewhere along the way. Yeah, I doubt it very much.
No worries, man, no worries.
Now then, we're going to be talking about the single and the album. One of the things clear is you've just released a new single called Aberjay.
That's right, yeah. Just released an album called Aberjay, and the single is out now called Aberjay. And you will find it on your turntable at some point, perhaps later on.
Do you know, right? I haven't heard that in ages, the turntable. Do you know what, right? It's one of them things, isn't it? Hey.
Proper DJ.
That takes me back to the days of early radio presenting.
Yeah.
You certainly had the old the vinyl going.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's all coming back. A lot of DJs are using decks now.
Yeah.
Vinyl's coming back. And apparently there's a company in Germany who are really making loads and loads and loads of decks now. So it's quite popular.
Yeah. I think we're going to go back to that era, which is great. Now, it's obviously is your single. It's not going to be available on vinyl, is it?
I'm hoping so.
Are you?
So at the moment, it's got it's obviously digital and CD. I really like it on vinyl. That'd be a touch,
Because I think so many artists. I mean, we speak to very different artists, and one of the things is you're right that they'd love to go back to sort of the vinyl because sometimes it sounds better.
I think so. And a lot of people, the demand is there. I think the demand is there now because a lot of people are hearing this. There's a slight difference. There's more of a richness. There's a depth to when you play an album. And I think even 2% of all record sales were vinyl or something like that. I heard.
Yeah. It's very clear.
It's coming back. It's making them come back.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm hoping it's going to be on a vinyl.
Oh, superb.
I will speak to my record label and
get it out there. Now then, Aberjay, it's an unusual title.
Yes. Well, the story behind Aberjay was that I came home from a gig one night and put TV on, and it was Newsnight, one of the late programs reporting about from all over the world, and they was reporting about from Rwanda about the Civil War, and and they had the British forces were out there. And they was in a peacekeeping role, doing a brilliant job, those guys, with the Red Cross. And 2 officers had found this child in a mass grave just outside a village, which they had gone through to find out, casualties and stuff like that. And they, and the officer was explaining how he heard these cries of this little baby in this grave. So he's gone over and they've found him. They've pulled him out from underneath the bodies, and he was alive.
Oh, wow.
And the officer said, look, apart from a few cuts and bruises, and obviously he'd been traumatized by what had happened to him, he's alive, but we haven't got a name. So I said, right, that boy will be called Aberjay, and I will write a song about him and about his life.
Oh, wow.
And that's how Aberjay came about.
That is some sort of story, because I'm always interested, but when we get sort of titles and singles and songs, I mean, and inspirations, that is clearly something that's been very powerfully hit by yourself.
Yes, Stephen. It was very moving. It was very moving because the British officer, he held the little baby up, and the little baby was clinging onto him like he was his dad. It was that close. And obviously the parents had gone, and all his family and relatives were obviously slaughtered in this situation.
Yeah.
And so the baby was there, clinging to him like it was his dad. So, and I thought, oh, that's beautiful. And also the whole point that he was alive. He had made it. He had made it, which gives us all hope.
Oh, absolutely superb.
So it's inspiring. It's very, very inspiring to me for pen and paper, and it's my duty to do such a thing.
So when he was growing up and everything else, I mean, what sort of music was he listening to? What sort of steered you into what you're doing today?
Well, I think without a doubt, I think Marvin Gaye, I definitely think that was one of my biggest influences. Mm-hmm. Without a doubt, Marvin Gaye and Barry Gordy, what they did with Motown was absolutely fantastic. That was a big influence for me. And also John Lennon and Brian Epstein, what they did for the music industry.
Yeah.
And for writers, individual writers, they really broke that mold. You can go out and write as an individual, as a singer-songwriter, do your thing. That also Mahler has been a big influence on me as well.
Mm-hmm.
Gustav Mahler, Fifth Symphony, absolutely gorgeous piece of music. Tchaikovsky, another brilliant musician and composer. So yeah, it varies. It's very, very eclectic, and all the way from Bunny Wailer, he was another big influence for me as well. Bunny Wailer, back in the day.
Wow.
Back in the day. But right now, I quite often listen to, I was playing the Keiles the other day.
Right.
Smile like you mean it. Oh, brilliant lyric, and what a band. Really, really crisp band. And I first heard them, I thought it was an English band, but they're Americans.
See? They're nicking our stuff, the Americans.
They nicked the accent as well. He nicked that. He said, I've got good accent. He nicked the accent perfectly. So quite a lot of stuff. Some brilliant singers, obviously great singers. I love all the top boys, all the good vocalists.
Talk about live then. I mean, what about yourself? I mean, do you do a lot of live gigs?
You've got to come down to London and come down on the 13th to the 229 Club. Wow, you've got to come down there. That's why I'm doing the album launch. Everybody's going to be there. It's going to be packed solid. Get your tickets now or get your position now. But yeah, that's my next major gig, 229 Club, Central London, just around Soho area.
See, you get all these lovely venues up there, You need to come across the border.
Well, what you mean out to Bristol? Do I need a passport to get out to Bristol?
Well, it's just when you come across the border to the Wales and come across the bridge.
Yeah,
it's
the Malvern Hills.
You've got to have that. I tell you what, really, honestly, we in the Welsh, we love sort of going to gigs. We love new music, and we just welcome everybody with open arms, and we really do, because it's all about getting your name out there, I suppose, you guys.
Yeah. For sure it is, yeah. New artists like myself, getting in on the scene and everything. It is about playing as many places as possible and getting the sound and getting the vibe out there. But like you say, Steve, it's about playing live. That's where it's really, really at.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Jones, is it?
Tom Jones, yes.
Shirley Bassey.
Yes.
What's that really, really, really hot band? What are they called?
See?
What's that? There's a big band from Wales.
There's a couple, isn't it? There's the Manic Street Preachers.
Manic Street Preachers, man. Yeah, they were hot, man. I loved them.
Yeah, you can't forget. And obviously just down the road there, we got the Stereophonics.
Yes, Stereophonics, yes. Yeah, another good band.
All within our little area of where we broadcast. So it's just great. It's a fantastic talent. But
so I'm coming up there then, am I?
Yeah, well, of course. You're welcome anytime. You should fetch your guitar and come in the studio and play to your heart's content. That's fine by me. We would love to have that. And maybe, once you've done your launch on the gig, perhaps we'll have you down here. I think that'll be lovely.
Get me down there, sir. Get me down there,
Get your passport out and come down here.
Get me passport out and come down to Wales.
Now, tell us a little about the album.
The album was recorded by a brilliant producer, Stuart Epps. You may have heard of. He's done a fantastic job in, helping me arrange stuff and getting the stuff organised and engineering and producing. And also, my other producer I worked with was Glenn, who's going to be down at the gig at the 229 Club on the 13th. Yes, Glenn. He also produced the album as well. A really, really nice studio in Pinner. And the songs are all about they're taken from real life. The majority of the songs are all taken from real life and how I feel about things and how I feel about people and stuff like that. And the musicians we use are really, really nice musicians. Really, really good musicians. And they're all on the sleeve. Have you got the album with you?
I haven't got the album, but I'm looking for the titles here. There's some unusual titles there. There's one of them here called Shopping Mall.
Shopping Mall, yes. Well, that was a very interesting song. Very interesting song. That was about, I went to, you go to a shopping mall.
Yeah.
You sit there, you walk in there, and you You go once you walk in there, it's like another world. It's totally and completely spotless, clean, very, very sterile, and all the rest of it. I walked into one of these places and I thought, doesn't it smell sweet? And it was like perfumes were smelling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I approached the staircase, and I thought, yes, it looks like an iron. It looks like an iron staircase. So that sparked the idea of the song. And of course, while I'm walking around the place, I looked over my shoulder, and there was this security guy. And I thought, didn't I see you earlier on? and I thought, CCT made friends with me. But I knew it wouldn't last.
You know what?
So it's a bit like that.
Absolutely fantastic. So we were going to look at that. So when is that? That's released as well now, isn't it? The album.
The whole album's out now. Yeah, the album's been released now, so you can get it now. You can download it, iTunes and Amazon. So people get out there and do the business. 5 stars. It's a good album. You know, I don't mind saying myself. People say it's a really very good album. It's quite eclectic, different stuff on there, and it's all real. Keeping it as real as possible.
Yeah, and I think that's the key. So what do you think about the talent that's out there now at the moment? Do you think it's tough to get into the business? I think there's some really, really good stuff out there. Some really good musicians, some good quality singers. It's obviously, you know, it's a marketplace. It's very much a business today. So, you know, a lot of companies are kind of governed by their stats and by, you know, their reports on finances and blah blah blah. Yeah. But as long as they carry on taking risks with artists, you know, that's where the new music comes from. Yeah. It's from taking risks from new bands and stuff. You know. Now then, if anybody wants to find out more information about you, is there anywhere we can go with social media or anything like that?
You know, there's social media, man. It's everywhere. You go to Facebook. You go to melvinashong.com. You go to my website. Once you click onto Facebook, the fan one, that's it. You'll connect with me straight away.
Right, absolutely.
On the World Wide Web.
On the World Wide Web, it's great. Oh, one thing we're not going to play Aberjay. We hopefully we'll get it.
You mean after all that, you're not going to play Aberjay, Stephen?
Well, what we going to play? We're going to play a track off the album.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we would like you to introduce L.O.V.E, please.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Oh, this is good. So you're going to play 2 tracks from the album. You'll play this one now.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good.
See? 2 for the price of 1.
2 for the price of 1. Good man. Good man, Steve. Good man.
So would you like to introduce L.O.V.E, please?
Please play Love, Steve. It's a brilliant track. It's all about 2 people enjoying themselves and falling in love and staying in love. And the video is going to be a knockout. Wait till you see the video.
Oh dear me, you've got us in suspense now. Absolutely
fantastic.
Yeah, man. Melvin Ashong, thanks for coming on to BRfm. It's been Ashong. Do you know, it's been a long night.
Wait till I come up there, Stephen. I'll bring my guitar. I'll play a song for you.
Oh, do you know, we would love that. Honestly, we would. We'll keep you to that. We really will. We wish you all the very best for the single.
Thank you, Steve.
We wish you all the very best for the album. And as I say, you know, we want you down here. We want you playing. Let's have it. But in the meanwhile, everybody's got to listen to this wonderful song that's called L.O.V.E. We will love you and leave you. And if we get a chance, we're going to play Aberjay as well. Thank you.
Fantastic. Nice one, Stephen. Have a good evening, man. Bye for now. God bless.
Bye-bye.
Much peace. Bye for now. Much peace.
Died and gone to heaven. Now you're here, right here in my life.